Welcome back to the channel, gamers. Episode 3 of The Invincible. Last episode, we finally located our missing crew member, our final missing crew member, Gorski. But along the way to finding Gorski, we also encountered larger objects and more remnants of what may be an ancient civilization that came to Regis III. Now, that's all up to speculation. I definitely got more into the story now that we're picking up clues and notes from Gorski, which when we found Gorski, he was just as out of it as the rest of the crew that we've rescued so far. Now, on the brink of escaping the location where we rescued Gorski, we fell down this crevice because of this huge seismic tremor. We can assume that it might be related to what happened to the crew initially when we had that flashback and they got ambushed by something, what seems to be something very large. But we fell down this crevice, we barely survived, our vitals are stable, but now we have to get back to the surface. I'm excited to start this new episode. Thanks for joining me, let's get it going. All right, so we fell down this crevice, or I have no idea where we actually are, but what's that new robot's name, Luna? Pretty much saved our life because we grabbed hold of Luna as we were falling off this craft, and its hovering capabilities allowed us to ease our fall. Now, the more we progress through this game, the more I'm wondering how much our choices actually reflect on our gaming experience, because the first robot we fixed up helped us rescue the first two crew members that seemed to be still alive. And I'm not sure, I mean, it didn't seem like the game was giving us a choice whether to repair the hovering robot, Luna. But, you know, what if we didn't spend the time fixing it? In the last episode, it had a bit of a malfunction because we actually previously kind of fell off a cliff and damaged it using it the same way to break our fall. So I'm just wondering how much of our decisions are impacting our journey, because we didn't have to repair it. I don't think so. I don't know. This game is getting more and more it's piquing my interest in the fact that I'm curious to see what the replay would have to offer and how much of our decisions here would be either forced upon us later or if they actually matter. So we saved Gorski. Unfortunately, we fell down this crevice and we got to get back to the surface. So let's do it.
Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. No, too deep. Let's hope it's not fossil. Otherwise, I'll never reach the surface.
Yeah, I have no idea how. I feel like we were in a subterranean level when we discovered all those inner workings, which Gorski refers to as possibly like a huge integrated circuit, like an electronic brain, which, you know, brings up a lot of speculation of what kind of life is on this planet. What I really found fascinating and I want more clarity on is the inorganic, seemingly plant life that we found. I really want to know the science behind that, just because this is a walking simulator. I mean, for lack of a better word, it is a walking... You know, it's the only thing that's really bringing interest to our journey through this game is, I don't know, the science behind everything.
Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Oh, dang. So we have flares, but we can't use them. Hopefully, maybe we can clean them up, because it was hella dark down there. But we are further underground, and as we know, all the metal structures... Oh, do we still got this? I completely forgot about it. Look how dark this is. So I'm not detecting any metal underground, but we know all the structures. This is crazy dark. I could barely see. All the structures run deep underground, so if we don't run into something, I'll be surprised. We are always eating it. No chance.
Great.
Deep abyss. No hope. What are these, like the chances of us making this decision?
I just can't.
We're deep.
Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked. Novik? If the radio is still receiving.
Close to the surface. My connector's broken.
Damn! Oh, either the radio broke or I'm in too deep. Maybe if I tweak the damn thing.
Definitely gotta get our communications up and
I
running.
hear you. But you don't. Apparently. Oh, bollocks. I think I preferred it the other way round.
Oh man. And there's a lot of underground water.
Okay, I'm coming to you, Astrogator.
All right. I am really curious to see what, I mean, it does look like water, but I'm curious to see what it actually is. Like the substance itself. Like, is it actually H2O? Or is it just something that looks like water? I mean, it does house fish, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's actually water. I'll just put this away. We're not picking up, oh, not picking up any metal, so. How are we gonna get through there?
Astrogator. Astrogator? Still nothing.
See a damn thing. Can't go crazy from this silence.
Forcing annoying. But the silence is even worse. Dark thoughts creep in.
I don't want to think Gorski's already dead. I'm not making that call.
I guess I shouldn't talk too much to myself.
Well, he was lack of oxygen. Oh man, I wonder if our choice not to give him our oxygen actually decided whether he was alive or dead after we fell down that crevice. It's crazy dark. We don't really have an inventory system, so it's not like I can pull out this flare or go through our bag or whatever.
This way.
Two ways we can go. See, this is where I draw a little bit of skepticism of the choices in your game. Like back there, it gave us two ways to go, but they converged back to the same path. So, you know, I'm thinking more and more. I mean, maybe the possibility of going across could leave us injured in some way, but we don't really have to worry about our health. You know what I mean? Like, we could have traversed this easier. It might make a more direct path to where we're going, but it still all leads in the same direction. However, when we were out there pretty much traversing the planet, there were definitely paths we could have taken that veered way off where we were going before, and those are the times that make me really curious how this game could actually turn out. No time to rest, screw that.
I can't stop.
Oh, we can hear
Did you
us.
really say that? I think I'm starting to freak out. I've had enough. Just enough. Okay, forward. Faster. We're racing against time, Jasna. We're fighting for our lives. Enough of this nonsense. I can't keep fighting.
You got to. Driving me crazy. Good time, Novik. You could shut up already. Probably good timing.
Your timing is perfect, as usual. Any more advice? I thought so. You know, I did what I could, but it still wasn't enough.
What? We better not be giving
I
up.
have the right to finally give up.
I don't want to give up. What are you doing?
Not yet. I will not give up. I'll just take a breather.
2 days, 48 hours.
Huh? What?
So long I can wait before I have to float away. I could also break all the rules. Moral and procedural. Big Koppel and Krautus has settled for you. One life above the other. And most likely condemn us all. Nevertheless, I'm inclined to do so.
See, this is difficult. Like, we're in a tough situation, and we've had so much evidence of tampering with communication devices. I'm really debating if this is Novik as all, like at all. I mean, he is. Uh-oh. I do not know if I can. I can handle. I have to. Yeah, you gotta.
Handle. I will not give up.
I mean, how? I mean, it would definitely be easy to kind of throw it aside, but I mean, say you're in it, like, it's easy to give up in a situation where you're about to die. Like, say your oxygen was timing out and you didn't want to like suffocate and, you know, continue walking just at a speck of pride, but it doesn't seem like we have an oxygen problem. Are those bones? Are those fossils? No, wires, maybe? That looks like a spine or something. But yeah, I don't see how we could let this character give up right now. I mean, survival-wise, we seem pretty sound. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, these are bones. Whoa.
Oh, wow. I don't believe my eyes. Bones of some prehistoric reptile. And coal deposits, I assume.
So there is life.
Finally, we have proof. There was life on the surface of Regis III. Millions of years ago. But for some reason now there's nothing. Not even bacteria or viruses.
Something prevented.
I'm starting
Maybe.
to suspect that someone or something forces life into the water. Perhaps preventing it from moving ashore. If so, I think it's still happening today. The question is, have I encountered this thing already?
So the theory is there are definitely more larger animals on the planet, but I guess there's this opposing force that's preventing life from spreading through the oceans to land.
Get tired, Novik.
I mean, it seems to have at one point on a massive scale. I mean, those bones were not small.
I hear you more and more. Does that mean I'm close? Even more fossils. And without comms.
I mean, that's a massive life form.
No one will even know about this discovery if I'm stuck here. Unless HQ sends another expedition. Then they will find those bones along with mine.
You know what I was thinking of? I mean, the title of the game, other than the first flashback, we haven't really gotten any more exposure to what we now know as the ship called the Invincible. Just like, what is this? What is our time on this planet and having interactions with this seemingly random, potentially, you know, complicated alien technology or remnants of an ancient civilization or species? Has nothing to do with the Invincible as we've seen thus far, unless like the Invincible is like a byproduct of this technology, but we haven't come across anything that even mentioned the idea of the Invincible again.
Novik, do I really hear you? Or is my mind playing tricks on me?
I don't know.
Me too.
So she even debates if this transmission
What
is
if
real.
something's waiting out there for me? Something that caused my fall. No. Don't hesitate. I will die if I stay here.
I mean, whatever caused our fall had to have been massive. I mean, it was like an earthquake.
A way out. Astrogator. I'm close. Damn it.
Man, I'm kind of nervous.
Hear me this time.
One thing I think this game really does well is the ambiance.
I'm coming.
Unfortunately, it might be too late. But I hope you...
The music really does set you up for the unknown. Okay. Where in the hell are we? There it is again.
Yes, sir. I'm getting your SOS.
There he is.
Do you hear me?
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally. Yes, sir.
There he is.
It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I've heard you all the way.
Yes, sir. Maybe saying what?
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No. As usual, I came out of trouble unscathed.
Some would call it a blessing in disguise.
I'm not calling it anything until I'm out of here, sir.
Understood. Please continue. We'll talk later.
Oh!
Are you there? Do you
Who?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching with these kind of crab legs.
You must evacuate immediately.
I recognize the damn thing from where? Do you know what it is?
It sounds like you know what it is, sir.
Well, I have my suspicions. One of the
Wait.
flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
You're fucking kidding me, sir.
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Okay.
Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
Didn't notice
seem to
me.
be in luck. It behaves as if it's searching for something. And completely ignores me.
Now, if it has no thermovision, it might not register your presence at all.
I think it's moving away from me.
Don't break our suit.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you
Wonder what
and
it's
the machine,
looking
the
for.
better.
I wonder what it's looking for. And why is it shooting at these structures?
In my opinion, we're dealing with a defective model. The Alliance have been searching the area. They wouldn't have sent a lone anti-man to do it. It's not a machine you let loose.
And yet it's as loose as it can be.
Okay, as soon as we mentioned that there was no evidence of the Invincible, we get a huge crab-like plasma blaster cannon scavenger appear.
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting. Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
It's getting closer.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run.
Luna's putting the dukes up to defend us. Whoa.
Come in! Jasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters. Pulse, saturation. Please confirm you're there. Jasna, say something.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings, gave a distress signal, and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it.
So our probe helped us survive.
I guess it's busted for good. Cursed crab. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Oh yeah, we gotta investigate.
Let's see.
Is that photos? Maybe some recon we can look at?
You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed
Whoa.
to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home.
They're here en masse. Okay, it's pretty much what we know already. But the question is, did they have something to do with what happened to our crew members?
And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatten me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
That is what I meant. That's what I saw.
Explain it.
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Oh, they destroyed it. Damn. I liked having that thing around. Well, here it is. Our competition's on the planet. Ugh, I hope there's a little more mystery to, you know, what these structures are all about, because if it's just people against people, I'll be kind of disappointed. But if there really is, you know, like a huge alien technology or just another civilization, this game would be more interesting.
Most of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its core.
Damn. Ooh, hot. Oh, let's see the photos on this one.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I lost another companion.
I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here.
Just getting Gorski. And that's Luna coming to save us.
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the protocol?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Man, look at these. Is it raining? I didn't even know it could rain on this planet. Look at the drops on our face shield. That looks really good. So I wonder what we're gonna use the core for. This episode just jumped right into it.
You simply don't get a break.
Let's search a little more around the corner.
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
Is he dead?
His readings...
No. You don't have to finish. I understand.
You did what you could.
No. I did what I thought was right.
Come on, Doctor. He didn't die due to lack of oxygen. He bled out, likely from the fall.
Enough! I've heard enough.
Damn. So second crew member down. At least we saved two.
By the way...
Doesn't make it any better, but...
The longest 20 minutes of my life. Give or take.
So short. I could have sworn it was longer. I thought it was 5 minutes tops. I heard you.
I heard you some of the time. This time we were cut off the other way. In one place in particular, I had a pretty clear transmission.
I'm listening.
Yeah, you said that you would break the rules for me.
That moment.
So I heard right.
Yes, but the rules had little to do with it, Yasna. It's rather common sense. I would definitely send Artie for you, but would I go alone? I don't know. I hate to admit it, but in my current condition, I would be more of a burden than a help on the ground.
I forgot he hurt his leg. Alright, so... I mean, thus far, this game does give you the impression you can explore a little more, but the more we go through the game, I feel like it's just more of a straight shot journey. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, that's what the replay is for, but I don't know. It's not really giving me a lot of incentive to replay it. I mean, maybe like a year from now when I completely forgot I downloaded the game, it'd be worth, like, if I just wanted to take a break from more intense games. This would be a nice, like, lean back. as of right now. I mean, other than the story, but it's hard to replay the game when you already figured out the story. You know what I mean? Like
Damn it. The storm's
I doubt our
getting worse.
decisions will sway the story that significantly. Whoa. Hey, little Land Rover.
I'm approaching the vehicle.
Any damage?
Hard to tell. It looks like it's been stuck here for a while. But the light inside works. There isn't a living soul here. There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged though.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
Oh, hell yeah. Do we get to drive cars? Start the Rover.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Are we driving?
How are the conditions? Actually, why don't you even ask?
Oh, sweet. I'm going. Please talk to me.
I'm going. Please talk to me.
Oh, we can steer?
Maybe that will calm me down. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet.
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. Yeah, vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground. Everything will be fine. You'll see. I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. For whatever was on hand. It's quite a machine. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of it.
Oh wait. Creatures.
That looks like
You are
a
making
big
this up,
drop.
aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Whoa. Being in this vehicle does make me feel kind of claustrophobic. Like I'm actually in it. It's pretty cool. I mean, they did a good job on all the inner workings of the vehicle itself. Like when we're taking left-hand turns, I almost want to physically turn my own head to like check my blind spots. And it's kind of crazy because when you're driving this vehicle, it does give you the impression that gravity is lighter. I feel like we're bouncing around. Right or left? Oh, no, let's go left, I guess.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts
Oh.
lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures collapse,
You don't know, do you?
it's not that simple.
Whoa.
There are too many unknown variables.
Now these structures are really getting exposed above ground. Here it is, a passing. Oh, man.
Status? How you doing, Yasna?
Oh, I'm alive.
I'm still alive. The signal's just weak.
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided. I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
Ah,
I have
just
the
like an
box,
airplane.
but it's all locked up.
Really? They must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket and plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
We're just chilling.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides.
Most probably.
Turn it on. Base 2, right?
No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference.
You sleeping?
Lie down.
Already on it.
The storm's raging.
Yeah, we gotta sleep right now.
I'm going to sleep now.
We gotta sleep. I mean, I can't imagine we haven't had any since we touched down.
Not good. Don't get a break.
Oh no.
Storm front is approaching your location.
Why can I hear us? What?
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the meaning of that?
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Luna? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is...
The third channel?
Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are
3, 2, 7.
the next is
2, 1, 4. This is kind of neat.
Yasna,
I'm here.
well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do, but there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
Will do.
Damn
It's
it.
possible anyway.
I'm always waiting long enough to see that whatever our conversation holds, it might have a bearing on what we may or may not want to say. Leave the city. Is that what we're calling in that? Like, this is a city? Did I miss something?
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator, the city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Yeah, have you examined the body?
Barrett's body yet?
I wired her brain to a grave tapper, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I meant. Have you watched the memory recording?
Yes, but they didn't say anything because the picture is ambiguous. To put it mildly, a lot of black dots. The graininess of the image is extremely bad. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Check the indicated area. Looks clear.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
Are we finally getting out of here? So that's that?
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
Of course I do. I want to go
Yes, sir.
back. I would consider other possibilities. I as a person would probably feel the indication to leave for survival, but we need to kind of figure out what's going on here, right? I mean, I feel like we're just bridging the cusp of what things could be, why they're here.
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
That's a reasonable request from a commander. All right. Something's gonna happen when this shuttle comes, right? I mean, it's gotta explode in front of our face or something. Choose your further destination. Road to the Alliance base, road to the landing zone. I mean, for the sake of our playing experience, we should go to the base. I don't see why we wouldn't. I mean, I'd be extremely disappointed if we went to the landing zone and the game's over. Let's go to the base.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought, but quite disturbing.
I won't need the lander, Master Gator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Listen, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life, but also the rest of the crew's.
Fly away.
Find it necessary to leave.
We're on a personal vendetta.
Well, then you're lucky I'm me. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, we're breaking rules. Sometime
Their
later.
coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance. And only then take action.
I'll be careful.
Be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
Yasna does strike me as someone I would want on a mission with me. I mean, she's brave, she's curious, and she's determined.
Hey,
Whoa.
what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Some object is flying over their base.
What? I
Can you
don't
tell me
see
more?
anything.
The base is in front of me.
Already? Yasna, I'm not kidding. If you don't stop, I'll do it for you.
It's 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette. And it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you? What the? How did you do that?
Yasna, I respected your decision not to come back. For while I disapprove of it as a commander, I agree with your conscience. But I won't allow you to kill yourself in foolish haste. I turn the rover's engine off remotely, and I'm not turning it on until you've concluded your reconnaissance. Understood? Did you understand?
Yes. Apparently I've no other choice.
After all, you said yourself that you would be cautious. Why the sudden change of mind?
I don't know. I guess I'm more nervous about this meeting than I'd like to admit.
The Alliance will gladly take advantage of your every weakness, Yasna. You must keep it together.
All right, let's get out. Apparently we're walking. I mean, we haven't had any exposure to the Alliance yet, just by reputation, right? But I mean, maybe these guys. Oh, there's a balloon. I couldn't see it in the rover.
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
Digging the music. Did we get back in, or what are they doing here? I mean, this game looks tight. Ugh.
I've seen enough. Can I go on? The longer I put it off, the more nervous I get.
All right. I'll no longer stop you. We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
Damn, so he's saying we're getting captured no matter what. Should I mean, I have no reason not to cooperate. I'm not a spy. I'm not here to scuttle their mission.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
Let's take a left and see if we have more to investigate. Finally, a little freedom in this rover. Just some drills. Are we hanging up? Thank you for our shared service, yeah?
Since we have no idea what's going to happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict. I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Please, stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back. In person. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So Yasna's plan is to just roll up into this base. For what? Like what? Just to gather information, even though her life could be on the line? I mean, I would want to be a little more covert than that, man. She's not even trying to. She's just walking up and be like, what are you guys doing here?
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Search the base and find the crew.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly.
Sweet.
Your hands up.
Let's see what happened to him.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Maybe the same thing that happened to us happened to them.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Oh, a note. Dying of the Sun, the article rectification. Okay, so what I'm picking up from that long, detailed note was that our sun is dying, and in the process of dying, it'll actually reanimate itself to give it an extended period of life, but it will drastically change the gravitational forces in our current solar system. So I'm not really sure what where the Alliance is based out of. I'm assuming Earth at this point because of the note I just read. But I don't know what it has to do with anything. I mean, it's a problem for sure if that hypothesis is kind of tracking. It's just a little small note referring to black holes. What happens when stars die, which is fascinating in itself. Just tromping through the space right now.
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
The agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should. Moving on. It's still quiet. It's eerie.
I like how it seems like these living quarters are kind of combined with land vehicles.
Everywhere, just empty.
It's baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah, the doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Oh, wow.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Lycasa became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base.
Wow, so they got here a lot earlier than us, and for some reason, we're really interested in getting to the area, or areas, like around this vicinity.
On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
It's hard to believe.
Let's not get paranoid, Astrogator. I think they had something else in mind.
Yeah, I think so too. They're looking for something that just happened upon Gorski. All right, our exploration continues.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis III feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
We need to jack one of these robots. Oh, the bubble. What's this do? Oh! We just powered down some kind of force field.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record.
Unfortunately, their ship's not here. neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you. Poor guy. He's dead. Waited help for over a day. Critically low blood saturation. He died of hypoxia.
Where did he die, though?
At the time of his death, he was...
Yasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer
So I
help
near the
anyone.
city. 18561.
754. Yes. Skorsky. I'm sorry.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank.
Oh,
Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
We definitely let him die.
Fuck. We let him die.
No, Yasna. As I said, I made the call, not you.
It would be easier to think so, but I can't.
It's true. Ultimately, the decision was ours since we're here. Oh, man. So us finding that oxygen tank could have saved him. Okay, we're back out. Can we investigate anything else? No, these looks like just extra sections that's not occupied. Okay. All right. Let's go find these people. Does strike me as curious why they put up a force field. Well, I mean, I guess for like a defensive reason, they would. But why block a path? I mean, especially if you're not intimidated by your adversary.
I'm leaving the base. Going
I mean,
after the convoy.
they look like they came packing. We're really out here right now.
Bright sun, time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy, and the field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods.
Oh, we can pull up our map.
Barefoot.
I was just wondering. I was like, I don't know where I'm going. Oh. Should we explore? Oh my gosh, this map is not making any sense to me. I should have pulled it up way before when we initially got in the vehicle. Convoy path. That's the page before. That's the page before. Let's take a right to see what's good. I guess the game.
Into a side location.
Yeah.
They were very active here too.
Can we get out?
Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley. Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
Oh, we can get out. Oh man, this game is getting a little more expansive than I thought.
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
A robot.
Huh? Where have you gone, buddy? Astrogator, one of the robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess. Doesn't it know how to get back?
Do you think it's worth investigating?
I guess everything's worth investigating now.
Damn, so this game is getting crazy expansive. Oh my gosh, look at all these locations. Oh, this map is confusing as shit. We're supposed to go all the way up there, but we have so many other points of interest. All right, let's check out another site. I'm curious. I've been playing this game like it's a more A to B, and this game just blew up in my face. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think we'd be spending that much time like going to other places. What is that?
I found a flying saucer. It landed near the excavation site.
Don't risk trying to fly it, Jasna. Nothing guarantees it works.
I didn't even... Contrary to what you believe, sir, I don't have a death wish.
All right, gamers, I think that's going to wrap it up this episode for The Invincible. Man, this game opened a can of worms I was not expecting. I mean, our path has been pretty linear thus far, and as soon as we got in this rover, it did just open up the world to us. So a lot of things I haven't even ingested myself happened in this episode, and I cannot wait to explore more. As always, thanks for stopping by. I'm just another gamer. Save a gamer, save a life, and I'll catch you on that next episode.